On a beautiful summer day in Sweden, there was a group of students who wanted to enjoy their vacation. They put on sunscreen to protect themselves from the sun. However, they didn't think much about the type of sunscreen they were using and the possible impact on the environment. They found a wonderful spot in Charno Bay to go for a swim. They jumped in the water without a care in the world. Since they are good students, they became curious about the quality of the water and the life that inhabits it, so they took a sample of the water and examined it in the sunlight. They were shocked by what they found. The invertebrates were dying. They started to wonder if this was due to the sunscreen that they had just applied. If that were the case, they wanted to know if there was a sunscreen that they could buy that would be less harmful. As all students do, they went to YouTube for answers.
Hello friends, my name is Arjun Trikanad, and today I will be talking to you about the effects of sunscreen on the marine environment. But before we start, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. So, sunscreens, as you
Inspired by their newfound knowledge, the students decided to design experiments. The first experiment was to study the effect of sunscreen on the growth and mortality of invertebrate larvae. First, they cultured brine shrimp until they were in the nauplii stage. They decided to test 3 sunscreens with different UV filters and have a seawater control. The sunscreens were eco-friendly, chemical, and physical. They then took measurements of the larvae before they were exposed to the treatment and at 12, 24, 48, and 56 hours after exposure. They then recorded the number of dead larvae at each time point and removed 15 from the culture to photograph and measure. The second experiment was to study the effect of sunscreen on the hatching of the study organisms. 50 eggs were added to each treatment, and the number of hatched larvae was assessed every 30 minutes. They were very excited to perform their experiments. Finally, after a lot of hard work, the results were in. They found that the hatching rate, percentage hatched, and mortality showed no significant difference between the control and the different sunscreens. However, there was a significant result in the growth experiment. Chemical and physical sunscreens impact the growth compared to controls. However, eco-friendly sunscreen did not. After learning that chemical and physical sunscreens impact the growth of invertebrate larvae, they decided to throw away their sunscreen. They have now learned to use eco-friendly sunscreen or to cover up to protect themselves and the larvae.